Sister wives. Garrison Brown investigation currently pending for this specific reason. And do Kody and Robyn regret these choices? 5 things they might wish they never did. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my 2S Gossip channel. The investigation into Garrison Brown's death is still ongoing. The Sister Wives cast will have to wait for the final results of the investigation. Former Sister Wives star Garrison Brown passed away in early March 2024, but the investigation of his death is still pending. Janelle Brown's family celebrated the holidays together in 2023, and everyone seemed joyful. Unfortunately, nobody knew that Garrison was struggling with his mental health and would die by suicide 3 months later. Earlier in March, Janelle broke the tragic news that her son had indeed passed away, asking Sister Wives fans to remember him and respect her privacy. According to reports, Garrison had died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound some time ago. An report from the U.S. Sun stated that the investigation into Garrison's tragic passing was closed and ruled a suicide. However, a new report from In Touch suggests this isn't the case. The investigation is still underway but delayed because of a specific reason. Recently, a PIO for the Flagstaff Police Department talked to In Touch about the matter. The source revealed that the pause in the investigation of the Sister Wives cast members' death is because of the delay in the medical examiner's report. The Brown family is waiting for the medical report, which is likely the final part of the investigation. Since Garrison's case is high profile and complicated, it makes sense that the medical examiners are taking their time with it. The Sister Wives cast will also want to know as much as possible about Garrison's final moments and what may have led him to take such a drastic step. It'll finally give them some closure, and allow them to move on from what is likely their most difficult time in the last decade. The latest report appears far more trustworthy than the previous leaks because it comes from a legitimate source within the Flagstaff Police Department. If Garrison's death investigation had indeed ended, other sources would have confirmed it quickly. Fans would have also learned more about what happened on that dreadful day. Garrison's passing is one of the most unfortunate moments in Sister Wives history. Everyone involved is heartbroken and hopes the reality star is at peace. The event is also an eye-opener for his family members. The tragedy has pushed them closer to each other. While everyone who knows Garrison wants closure, it's up to Kody and Janelle to decide if they want to share or talk more about their son's passing. The heartbreaking incident is a private matter only related to the Brown family. Therefore, the Browns must be given respect since this is such a sensitive issue. It's Kody and Janelle's call if they want to share more about the investigation publicly. If they don't, the expectation will be that they want to heal in private. Sister Wives stars Kody and Robyn Brown are grieving the loss of Garrison Brown. Are they looking back and feeling regret? It's possible. Sister Wives stars Kody and Robyn Brown may be living with serious regrets after the tragic death of Kody's son, Garrison Brown. While no one should be blamed for another person's suicide, it's only natural that the controversial couple would examine the choices they've made in the past and wish they could change things. Garrison's death is the worst thing that's ever happened to the Brown family. Through 18 Sister Wives seasons, Robyn and Kody have been lightning rods for controversy. When Kody brought Robyn into the family, he triggered so much turmoil. He fell in love with Robyn and the other wives felt slighted. Some of Kody's kids, with Christine, Meri and Janelle Brown also grew bitter, as they felt that Robyn's children with Kody got more attention. Kody argued with almost everyone except Robyn, poisoning the Brown family waters. Polygamy's never easy, it puts people in situations that are uncomfortable for them. However, Kody and Robyn have to take responsibility for certain failings. They were consumed with one another and that led to a lot of bad blood. They could have tried to be fairer but Kody seemed to lose his head. He became unwilling to try. Janelle, Meri and Christine stored up rage. Christine bowed out first, sparking an exodus that left Kody with just one wife. The problem with Kody isn't that he loves Robyn, it's how he became so selfish after getting together with her. Blinded by love, he started checking out emotionally. Even when Christine openly felt jealous, he continued to favor Robyn. For example, Robyn would always sit beside him at family meetings. Just like a queen with her king. She must have known that would make things worse. Kody's favoritism was an issue, but an even bigger problem was the fact that he wouldn't own up to it. He was head over heels for Robyn but trying to pretend that he gave his other wives equal time. That just wasn't true. It was like he was attempting to gaslight his less loved spouses. Maybe he had a financial motive for keeping the sham plural marriage alive. He obviously didn't care about Meri. Meanwhile, Christine's desire for intimacy seemed to push Kody further away. As for Janelle, Kody did appear to care, but his feelings for Janelle were more or less platonic. In terms of passion, only Robyn seemed to satisfy him. Kody memorably talked about the fact that she lusted after him, and then boasted about his great six-pack abs. In retrospect, he probably wouldn't have painted the long-suffering Janelle as someone who was mostly interested in his body. That wasn't true. Anyway, she liked talking with him and camping with him. She wasn't really that shallow. Even when he was tangling with his angry non-Robyn wives in season 18, Kody wouldn't stop deflecting. Everything was everyone else's fault. Kody derisively called his wives, except Robyn, of course, princesses. He was mockingly calling them out for their supposedly entitled attitudes. However, quite often, it was Kody and Robyn who acted like royalty. They lived well, occupying their own court, a fancy home in Flagstaff, Arizona. Meanwhile, the other wives seemed to have much less. Kody and Robyn led the family, pushing them and pulling them. They seemed to get whatever they wanted. Another thing that Kody and Robyn might regret is the contrast between their lifestyle and Janelle's. Janelle's a loving mother who's devastated by her son's death. She was devoted to Garrison. Healing is a slow process that must be so painful and grueling. Of course, Kody and Robyn are suffering too, but they have each other. Janelle doesn't currently have a partner to help her get through this. Plus, as she shared on-screen during Sister Wives season 18, she has money woes. Now, in hindsight, in light of what the mother of his child who passed away is dealing with, Kody may feel guilty. Did he and Robyn really need the fancy house, the pricey Devid jewelry, the shiny white sports car? Maybe not, and they could possibly have helped Janelle more with money. While these matters should be private, Janelle opened the door in season 18, saying that she sank money into the doomed Coyote Pass project and even took out a mortgage. She amassed debt in order to cater to the whims of a patriarch who really only loved one of his wives. Now, Janelle must pick up the pieces. She has to find ways to survive financially and emotionally. However, Janelle is an extremely strong and resourceful woman. She will overcome her problems while never forgetting the son she lost. Janelle tried to save his life. She did all that she could to make sure Garrison was okay. The fact that she was too late doesn't mean that she wasn't heroic as a mom. Most parents fight with their kids sometimes, particularly if they're adult children or teens. No one gets along all the time. However, due to Kody's dynamic with Robyn and the fact that he was a polygamist with 18 kids, he had more than his fair share of feuds. Of course, every clash with Garrison will haunt Robyn and Kody now. Naturally, if they could go back, and sadly they can't, they would make different choices. That's what's so wrenching about this. Nothing can be undone. Garrison and Kody feuded over Kody's choices during the COVID-19 pandemic. His kids Gabriel and Savannah Brown also complained about that phase. The children felt shortchanged by their father and may have put a lot of the blame on Robyn. Everyone knows that Robyn has Kody wrapped around his finger. They may feel that she's the one who's really making the decisions behind the scenes. It would be hard for Kody to openly defy Robyn. He isn't happy unless she's happy. Kody has argued with Robyn, but it's generally mild squabbles. She said he was hard to live with after Christine left. Things probably weren't any easier when the other two wives followed suit. Nonetheless, the arguments with his kids with other wives were much more heated. Garrison and Kody were estranged when Garrison died. Paedon and Kody are reportedly not speaking. Hopefully, they've mended things after this tragedy. In the past, Paedon complained about Kody, saying he wasn't really a proper man of the house. Also, he humiliated his father by sharing the juicy allegation that Kody never even got vaccinated against COVID-19. Maybe that was why his rules were so strict. Perhaps he knew he wouldn't get a vaccine for whatever reason. Some people are anti-vaxxers, and was hypervigilant, desperately trying to avoid the illness. Gwendlyn Brown called out Kody for overspending. Leon Brown reportedly distanced themselves from Kody and other Browns because some family members, including Kody, did not approve of Leon's transition. These feuds are serious and Robyn clearly hasn't been able to help Kody get along with his kids. In the past, she might have preferred it when there was turmoil, as that pushed Kody away from his other wives and children, bringing him closer to her. She may feel very bad about that now. Robyn once dissed Christine, Meri and Janelle, talking on-screen about their stretch marks and weight gain. This was rude, and it seems like Robyn thinks she's a cut above in terms of looks. When Robyn entered the family, she was doll-like. Dainty and quite attractive, her dark hair and delicate build made her seem very different than the other wives. Kody appeared to be elated whenever he was around her. Clearly, she was just his type. However, she's matured over the years too. Robyn has her flaws like everyone else. So, she really shouldn't be passing judgment. Even if Kody really does think she's much more attractive than the others, which is likely 1% true, it's crass of her to point that out publicly. It's just one more way that Robyn fueled the feuds that led to the family's downfall. Robyn was way out of line and showed her true colors. She was not the sweet and demure sister wife she pretended to be. Robyn has claws and sometimes, she uses them. Kody and Robyn wanted monogamy, but they were members of a very large family that included children by other wives. So, extricating themselves was not easy. They basically achieved their goal by making Meri, Janelle and Christine feel unimportant. They passive-aggressively pushed them away so they would leave, and Kody didn't have to leave them. Of course, Kody didn't know that his sweet son Garrison, who's seen hugging Christine above, would die. Whether it was a conscious choice or not, Kody and Robyn engineered the problems with other wives. Then, Kody blamed those women for bailing out. He wasn't even comfortable with Christine's offer of friendship as he didn't trust her. He's accused his exes of parental alienation. This stuff was quite tacky. Sure, the now exes aren't perfect women, but they tried to make things work with Kody. He wouldn't meet them halfway. He left them, whistling in the wind. So, to put it all on them was ungentlemanly to say the least. Robyn probably reassures Kody that he's not in the wrong. It's in her best interests to do that, or was. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe your channel.